Are you ready to take control of your life and build your ideal future? Striving for financial independence and a clear plan of action? Do you feel like you should be doing more with your investments? Welcome to Ready Investor One with your guide, Paul David Thompson, a full-time real estate investor who no longer depends on a day job. Strap in and get ready to level up your life.
Hello, investors. This is Paul David Thompson. Our game is investing. I'm your guide, and the outcome belongs to you. All right. Hey there, investors. Welcome to Ready Investor One, where I talk about the mindset and mechanics of investing so that you can become the master of your own time and lead a life of your own design. Today, I'm less about mechanics and more about mindset. Before I get to that, though, I want to make sure that you are aware that I've been hosting live Q&A sessions that I stream on Facebook, and then I record and post on my YouTube channel. So even if you can't attend live, you can watch the replay on my YouTube channel. So if you're looking for more actionable content with specifics on how to run your business or how I run my business and how you maybe could run yours or grow your portfolio, then you can find that content on my YouTube channel. Simply search for the name Paul David Thompson Real Estate, and I will be the first person that shows up, the first channel that shows up. You can watch the live Q&A, which can be 60 to 90 minutes long, so it's kind of lengthy. So if you'd prefer, you can also just watch more distilled versions of the same content that I have specific YouTube videos on that are between 8 and 15 minutes about topics like owner financing, subject to the existing mortgage, how to run the numbers, how to use land trusts, and more to come too. So I'm continually putting content out there. So if you like watching YouTube videos, please go and find me and subscribe. Now, to the heart of the topic today is I'm talking about what that little voice in your head is doing to you right now. If you're like me, you might be a little bit anxious, uncertain. Certainly, I feel overwhelmed sometimes. Or maybe you're just bored. You're just dying to get out of this quarantine situation, maybe travel some, or just do something different than binge Netflix yet again. I'm not sure about you, but I think I have watched everything on Netflix that suits my interests, and then a few other things that I would normally never watch simply because I have all this time. I've actually jumped off of these platforms because I have not found them to be useful. I'm worn out. I got to do something else. I got to do something different. So Netflix and Hulu and even entertaining videos on YouTube, I am trying to stay away from. Instead, I'm working on projects that allow me to produce content and put something out into the world of value. So I'm not only podcasting, but I'm also YouTubing, and I'm hosting live Q&As, which I discussed, in the attempt to connect with people. This is my purpose. I'm surrounding myself virtually with people who are making a difference in their lives and ultimately will likely make a difference in my life. I've tuned out most of the news except for once a week I check in to see if there's something that's developed that directly influences my behavior during this time. Otherwise, I'm producing interesting content. At least that's my intention, is to produce interesting, valuable content for others. The information and the people you are around has such a huge influence on that little voice running around in your head. It can fuel your anxiety, your worry, depression, lethargy, or your optimism, or your attitude of becoming better. And so I'm by no means immune to this, so I'm working very hard to kind of settle down the monkey mind, as Tim Ferriss puts it. And the three things that I'm doing is I'm first avoiding the news and spending more time reading and meditating. I'm spending quiet time without the influence of social media and the 24/7 constant news cycle that is just designed to make you click and make you read and it ends up making you worry, and the worry makes you want to click some more. And secondly, I'm consistently exercising. Even if that's taking a walk or playing with my kids in the backyard, I'm trying to do something to get my juices flowing. We've taken to playing ball tag in our backyard. My wife and two kids and I go into the backyard, and one of us is, air quote, it. And one of us, the it person, has a volleyball that we hurl or yeet or throw or zip or bounce or whatever to get to the other person and hit them. And if you're hit, then you're it. If the person catches the ball instead of it just hitting them, then they're not it. So it's a combination of dodgeball and tag combined to play a game that we call ball tag. And without fail, my wife and I end up heaving from exhaustion, absolute exhaustion, because as kids, love chasing mom and dad. And what they do is they chase us around our jungle gym or play set in the backyard. And so we end up just running around in circles, trying not to get hit, while the other person, normally our kids, is chasing us down. Or sometimes they try and thread the needle and throw the ball through the gaps in the play set, and so we're having to dodge and weave while we're running in circles. I'm getting tired just thinking about it. I'm getting out of breath just thinking about how exhausting that is. So that's good for my body. Afterwards, I feel relaxed. I'm hot and tired and everything, but I'm like, okay, that was good for my body. And lastly, I'm spending my time, air quote, online with other people like me. So I'm very careful about how I'm spending time online. So I'm a member of a local investing club, and we have meetups normally. So now what I'm doing is I'm hosting a virtual meetup that is normally just set in a local coffee shop, but now I'm opening up and making available to everyone online. And to get announcements about that, you can go to my website or to the website meetup.com and look for the group called Self-Directed Investors. Or you can pay attention to your Facebook feed, look for announcements there. Or if you're already on my email list, then you will get an announcement on my email list saying, hey, there's a virtual meetup coming up. Here's the link to join. There's no fee for it. There's just no agenda really. Even we're just going to go there and talk shop. So no formal presentation, just a meetup, just a chance to get together and be around people who are also interested in becoming a better investor or small business owner. In addition to that, I'm hosting live Q&As where I'm meeting new people and sharing content. And this one has specific planned content that I present, and then I open it up to live Q&As. In addition to all that, I host my own real estate specific mastermind for investors who are looking to take their lives to the next level with their real estate business. And I really enjoy that because I get to know a few people really, really well and see how I can best serve them. And because I'm such a big believer in masterminds and communities, I'm also a member of 2 paid masterminds for which I'm a member that helps people grow online businesses and become better business owners. So always trying to work on myself. And one of the ways I find that I'm a better person and my kind of containing that monkey mind is to be around other people who are also trying to become better people. Your network influences you so much, whether you like it or not. It is incredibly important to make sure that your network is a good one so it influences you in a good way. Over and over, we've seen that people around you affect you. They can make you happier, healthier, and more successful, or the complete opposite. Most of this influence is passive and gradual. It doesn't happen all at once. And you won't even notice it. It just seems to, if you look back historically, like, you know what, I am a better person, or I'm a worse person because of whom I'm around. Your mom told you not to hang out with the bad kids, and she was right. The data confirms it. A researcher at Yale studying this very notion found that data shows a network amplifies anything that is in it, whether it is good or bad. So surround yourself with people you want to be like. The first step in networking is maintaining the relationships that you already have. And how do you go about doing that? Research also has shown that gratitude is the quality that makes people want to spend the most time with you. When you are a person who is gracious, people enjoy being around you and they want to spend more time with you. Gratitude creates the largest feeling of happiness and is the cornerstone of long-lasting relationships. It really is that simple. Just taking time to say things. Hey, I really appreciate your friendship. Or, hey, I miss hanging out with you. I really enjoy your company. My wife, she has an incredible a small group of really close local friends. They've been doing incredible things for us. They offer to run to the grocery store with us to pick up something since they're already out. what do you gals short on? What can we get for you? And they text to each other. They bring us by meals that they prepared at home. They've done this on several occasions, and they just dropped it off at our doorsteps. We feel so loved and appreciated by those acts of service that, naturally we're drawn to those type of people. Those are the type of friends that you want to be and the type of friends that you want to surround yourself with. Taking time to reach out to a friend and say, hey, I saw that post on Facebook or Instagram. That's so funny. You're so funny. I don't mean just a like on a comment. I mean a DM, a separate text, an email, a call, a FaceTime message, whatever it takes to just connect to those few people that you really want to grow the relationship with. Simple things like, man, that is so funny. You keep me in stitches. You know those people that make you feel better after hanging out with them. Those are the kind of people that you want to be. So be that person. The effect that making someone else happy is absolutely monumental on your personal mindset, and it keeps that anxious, nagging voice at bay. Today, I was listening in on the community that I'm a member of and was shared this advice from one of the members from his mom that has passed away. But one of the things that he remembers her saying is, find one thing a week and change it. So, what could I be working on? What I'm working on changing is putting myself out into the universe and surrounding myself with the people that I admire and enjoy. I'm actively creating a community of people that I want to serve, the kind of people that I want to be around, and the kind of people who are a pleasure to help. Wouldn't it be nice to live in a world like that? Well, it turns out we can. We have access to the entire world without that much effort if you put yourself out there. As of this recording, we're starting to relax social distancing, and I'm hopeful we can keep the spread in check and focus again on our lives. I'm bullish on the future. I'm cautiously optimistic that we can find a balance between having a viable economy while people get to work, while we also contain things and keep the infections at bay. But what I noticed is we all found out what's really important to us during this time. And I believe it's the relationships with other people. This is a great reminder of how important community is. A network amplifies anything in it. When I first got started in real estate investing, my goal, my purpose was to serve me. It was to create financial independence and escape my day job. And now that I've done that, I still want to continue and grow the business, but I also want to amplify the people that I've met and formed relationships with. I have more friends from business and entrepreneurship than I have from my hometown, from my school, from my college, from people I used to work with, and from people from where I just happen to live. Combined, I have more friends from real estate business than I do from all those other things combined. I'd say 80% of my friends are from this community of people who are so generous and of like mind. We share common goals and interests. So if you want to also share those common goals and interests with me and the community, check out the virtual meetups and join us on the live Q&As that I'm hosting. Text the word investor to the number 33777, or you can email me. I've started a close-knit community of investors, small business owners who are learning to adapt and change and grow together. And you can learn more about that and what I'm offering at my website, pauldavidthompson.com, or you can text the word 33777 with the word investor. It starts with community. Only connect. That is the message I would give you today. And thanks for sharing this time with me as you lead a life completely of your own design and connect to those closest to you.
Thank you for listening to today's show. This episode is ended, but your future is waiting. Get started right now. Head over to www.pauldavidthompson.com to access all links and resources mentioned in today's show, as well as special bonus content Paul creates exclusively for you, podcast listener. That's www.pauldavidthompson.com. Until the next time, level up your future by investing in yourself today.